Hi, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Huddle podcast. I am Matthew, aka at Matt Scorpio, and I am joined here today with the one and only Wolfguard at Wolf in HD.
What's up?
And also we have Jason as well at JJMBA.
It's poppin'.
And somewhere in the background is our resident honky cooking himself some breakfast at 6:33 p.m. Yep, that's the Montreal lifestyle we have here.
What did you say about the resident hockey?
I was just telling the viewers that you're cooking some breakfast right now, which is why you're in the background.
Background breakfast.
Works for me. So this week we have a few things on the docket, and the rest we'll just let slide in as it comes. First things first.
That's what she said, by the way.
If you haven't noticed, it's actually getting warm outside. You know, a lot more sunlight, as it is 6:30 right now, and we are looking outside. I think we have like a good hour to go of sun, which is great. You know, it gets that depression out of your system.
Hopefully we don't get hit up with another storm.
No, let's not talk about that, man.
It's going to be rain because it's warm. It's warm. It's warm. No more cold. No more snow. Let's just look forward to a happy spring. And with that being said, cuffing season is coming to an end.
Elaborate to the
Well, basically, to elaborate, if you started a relationship in September, October, or November, or maybe you were a late bloomer in December, there was a good chance that was cuffing season, prime time relationship created. And with that being said, now that it's getting warmer, it's springtime, chances are the dude is going to the gym a bit more, or the chick is out jogging a bit more. The good morning texts aren't really showing up as often as they were.
Far few between.
You're on their Instagram, they liking a bit more chick pictures than yours. All these things are just like coming together at the same time. You're just kind of like, hey, what does this mean? It means in a few days you're gonna get that text that basically says, it's done.
It's been real.
It's been one.
We can keep the friendship, you know what I'm saying, but she gonna fuck other niggas. Let's not fake it. Let's make this easy on each other. That's why she's doing it through text. Maybe he's just gonna, get that one last knock it out the park, make you feel like the woman you always wanted to feel like, and then he gonna chuck up the deuces. Tell you he ain't sleeping over that night.
Rap.
Or he's going to say, I have a headache. It's time for you to go.
Whichever. Cab fares on the counter.
Gas here.
Whatever it is, man. The reason, we're not really like making fun of you in this situation. We're just trying to warn you, these are like the tell signs, to understand that chances are if this is how it started for you, this may be how it ends. And we don't want you to be shocked. Don't be hurt about it. It's just part of life. It's like getting friend zoned. It's just the way it goes. Anybody else want to jump in on this? Got me looking all evil and stuff.
If you're feeling threatened, if you see it coming, handle a little push-ups. Just pull out them old weights.
No, if it's coming, you break up first.
That's true.
Might as well.
And you might want to have it. Asked a little couple times here and there, just
if you're a guy, you gotta hit as much as you can before you get that it's over text. Just like get a couple more trials. Practice, try some new stuff, see what you can do.
Iverson ain't getting that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of practice. I'm sure we had this conversation before on the podcast. If it's a 6 and under, it's practice. No, it wasn't
6 and under.
Wasn't it a 4 and under? 4 and under is practice.
No, I wouldn't go that far either. 4
is practice.
I thought between 8 and 6 was a practice, and
8 and 6. No, 8 and 6 ain't no. 8 no, come on,
6
man.
is the one you cuffing, man. That's winters.
8 and 6 is regular sex. Okay, that's not practice.
All right, so you can say between.
Okay, 4 and down, practice.
Practice.
We'll say 5. Yeah, 5 to 6, 6.5. Just be the one you hit up bi-weekly, maybe once a month, something like that. Just, you always got the number in the phone. you don't really delete the text thread. It's just kind of there. And then when you scroll through your text, you're like, I forgot about her. It's like, you hit her up. That'd be like the 5 to 6.5.
So basically, girls who are of the larger proportion.
Why you gotta go there?
I'm being politically correct here. Of the larger
Why you
proportion.
gotta go there? But yo, you just say that like there's some guys out there that don't like their girls in large proportion.
No, but I'm saying
But
girls.
we're getting off topic. We're trying to warn people about what's to
No,
come.
but that's what I'm getting at right now. Girls, if you're of that proportion, don't be scared. Don't be scared of what's gonna happen.
You trying to say that more of the population of the higher proportion body is the ones that's going to be getting those text messages? Is that what you're trying to say?
More often than not, yes.
You a cold-blooded motherfucker.
How is that cold-blooded if I'm telling the truth?
Cold-blooded.
What is the truth?
Once again, Jason's statements did not reflect those of the Huddle podcast.
Of course it reflects the Huddle podcast. I'm on it, man.
We cannot be held responsible for the things that come out of his mouth at this hour.
I'm being politically correct. I have turned a new leaf this year. It's true. If you notice, I have not said anything bad about anyone this year.
I think on the low he's been getting some bigger tail. I think that's what's been going on. Because, he has been real nice.
I haven't seen nothing.
I think maybe what he did, he set this whole thing up. He talked down on them to get them to react to him.
No.
I want that he does treat special.
I would kill myself first before that happens.
You got to hit us up on the email, big girls. Let us know what's going on.
Yeah, there's no big girls.
Just show us a pic. It could be one of those shoulder and up pics. Let us know.
Big girls need love too.
No.
If you catfish Jason, it's a good time.
Whatever. I digress, though. All I have to say with this whole cuffing thing is that
just
be prepared, and if you do get dumped, just do some fucked up shit to her car.
To her car?
No, dudes don't fuck up cars, man.
Exactly.
That's what chicks do.
Exactly.
Chicks are the ones who pull out the keys on your car.
That's
and
some
shit.
petty shit right
Put
there.
a potato in your fucking exhaust.
You
and
guys
shit.
not used to
Her nigga's car, that's her soul.
She must really like that dick, though.
That's so wrong.
She must be fuming that somebody else gonna get that dick. That's why she do that. But still, don't do that.
But this is an opportunity for you too. Go out there, get something better.
Look, you can brag about how for a couple months you're in a nice, steady relationship. I hope you took pictures. If you look good enough to take pictures. Because it was cuffing season, so ain't like you guys went out much.
This is the perfect time. This is the perfect time if you get dumped. Both guy and girl head to the gym.
Yeah. If you're a female, I see women jogging all the time. Just put on them spandex and just go. Hit the track, the bicycle path, and just bring out a water bottle. Hydrate. It's important. Don't get dehydrated out there. Don't be thirsty. Can't be thirsty when you're working out.
The worst thing you could do is get into depression, because I have witnessed this.
This is not the time to get depressed over cuffing season ending.
It's the first 2 months of summer.
It happens. Every year goes around, and if every year you get depressed because your cuffing season boyfriend or your cuffing season girlfriend is gone, maybe you're the one who's not taking a hint. Okay? No lasting relationship starts in the winter. It's a fact.
Gotta start that in the middle of April or something like that.
Now, best time? August, son. August. You wanna know? Because it's that romance, the summer romance, it's about to end. And then that's when you really know if you want this person to stick around. If summer's ending and you're just we had such a good time all summer, and that's when you're going to be am I going to cut it off here or am I going to keep it going?
Sounds like a bad spring break movie.
Spring break. Speaking of which, Walk Flock, I got to ask you a question. Did you hit Selena Gomez? I know you saw my tweet, son. I need to know.
Tell them the backstory.
We need to know if Selena Gomez, Miley Cyrus, and Vanessa Hudgens are working for the community. Okay? Have they been putting in hours in community service? Because right now, we're seeing Miley Cyrus posing with all these rap stars, lately French Montana. Then we saw her doing the pop, the twerking video. She wasn't half bad, but she wasn't half good. She's in training, I like to say. I got hope it'll just Next day she gonna come up and like,
I like the attitude though. She's the hardest there. She's
oh
the
yeah, man.
hardest
She's not afraid. That's what I like. You know, you had Vanessa Hudgens on Jay Leno.
What happened with Vanessa Hudgens? I missed that.
Yo, she was on Jay Leno just
booty
like,
popping.
you know, just
She's trying to show it off.
Wasn't she big at one point, but she slimmed down like a lot, like in one swoop?
fuck if I know. I only seen her looking slim.
Season's over, man. This shit.
Yo, these white girls are like, yo, we're single. We got spring breakers coming out. You're ready to go. Selena Gomez. Yo, she just broke up with Justin Bieber. She trying to get toe up.
So
apparently.
was that the reason why Justin Bieber broke up with her? Because he found out that Waka Flocka was hitting it?
Yo, I'm not trying to say that happened.
I'm saying that happened.
I'm just saying.
I'm saying that Jason said it happened.
Gucci Man was in the movie with all them girls. Of course, they met Brick Squad. Who knows, man? Yo, Selena Gomez has been like black lipstick, raven haired up. Hey, man.
That's true.
Hey, man. I'm just saying, yo. Telltale signs, man. It's all there.
I also wanted to say something for all the guys out there. If this is especially coming out to cuffing season, a lot of girls out there are waiting to see what Kim Kardashian and Kanye West baby looks like before they make their choice. And this is true. I'm not saying this to be funny. It's true. I've seen this a lot on Twitter. So all you guys out there and girls, you better pray that that child looks half decent and not end up turning out like Jay-Z and Beyonce's kid.
Whoa. You trying to say that baby look bad?
Hey, I know she could grow up looking like Jay-Z.
They're both black, so you know what I mean. Like
that mad disrespectful B.
That could turn out 50-50.
That baby was cute as hell, man.
We don't
Why you
know.
gotta be so mean?
We don't know. That's 50-50.
People just dissing a baby. Come on, man.
Don't
be swinging at no children.
Jay-Z looking like Joe Camel and everything.
I don't swing at the kids, man.
But serious though, that's what a lot of girls are waiting. Well, the ratchet girls.
Look, you gotta understand something about baby features. They literally change each month. Mm-hmm. You know, like the baby face come out one way, the color's one way, and then you see it 2 weeks later look completely different. So don't hold all your eggs in one basket about this baby coming out, because at the end of the day, they're both rich and we're still poor. Okay?
You got the money to fix that.
Shit. You got the money to fix that.
Like, what's her name? Celine Dion. Can't she like engineer her kids, make them look like whatever?
She can't engineer her kids.
Shit,
picking out the
like,
DNA that she wants and don't want.
Like, I want some blue eyes up in there, you know, blonde hair.
That's when you know you got too much money. If you're building a baby,
build a baby.
that's when you know it's like it's overboard.
Yeah, I don't want to carry it. Yeah, let somebody else do it.
So yeah, the movie Spring Breakers. When is that coming out, or is it out?
Yeah, that's already out.
I don't know. I don't plan on seeing it in theaters for obvious reasons, but I do plan on seeing it for obvious reasons. It's pretty much self-explanatory.
Epi, what do you think about these girls in cuffing season and all the ratchetness?
Like one cuffing season's over, what do you do?
Yeah, what do you do? Yes, what do you do?
Because you have to see them out in the daylight and all that kind of stuff. It's different, man. So for some people, that's a huge step.
I know, because there's not enough daylight in the wintertime to actually be looking in their face clearly.
They're actually wearing sundresses. They aren't shaped for the sundress or something like that.
Oh,
that's also a completely different fashion sense. Like somebody who's all like bundled up in like winter coats and all that shit. And then spring comes.
You're able to hide the fact that they didn't look that good.
They're wearing like I don't know hot pants up to their nipples or something.
This is true.
That's gross.
That's me. You never know what you're gonna get.
Okay, Forrest.
When you take a girl through the winter.
I think that is the one thing I'm so happy I don't have to deal with anymore.
What, cuffing season?
Oh, it wasn't stressful. But it's like when you know it's coming to an end and you're just kind of like, alright, how do I break this down? How do I make this the smoothest transition possible?
Have you ever had anyone like really spaz out because of it?
Well, no, because I have a tactic. You know, you get that one last time, then we're like, alright, I'll hit you up soon.
Oh wow! And you say I'm bad. Jesus Christ!
Wait, what?
No, but here's the thing. You understand, man. You gotta like randomly bump into them or some shit, or like you like a couple posts they do on Facebook to let them know that you still check for them shit. Then you gotta remember, the phone work both ways. Okay, so it's like if you ain't hitting me up, obviously I don't gotta hit you up, but you know that I'm still looking because, you know, like, I'm hitting the like button and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I'm still checking, but you know.
That fucking like button.
That's the tactic.
That's
the tactic.
But how would you say? I don't understand that. But what do you say to them exactly? Like how to break it off? And what do they say after?
I mean,
like
you said it's been real.
It's been real. That's it.
If they actually come back and they're like, "Hey, should we? Can we?" You know, just be like, "Oh, we'll see. Like, when are you free?" And whatever day they say they're free, you are not free. Okay? You make shit up. It don't fucking matter.
From my experience, they just, if you don't call, they kind of take the hint.
Usually.
It just kind of ends there. Yeah.
You hope. Not everybody gets it. Some are just like, hey, you haven't called me in a while. Yeah, I know. So what are you doing? I'm busy.
No,
okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay. Just say phone works both ways, and then they'll be like,
No, they'll be like, oh, you're so funny. So what are you doing? You know, like, come on. I know you know what I'm talking about, man. You're so funny. I'm not funny. I'm being goddamn well honest.
This sounds like a what was that school you guys went to? Westmount?
Why are you trying to...
It sounds like a Westmount problem.
Why would that be a Westmount problem?
Because me and Wolf went to St. Luke. We never experienced none of this shit.
Hey man, I already told you, man.
This isn't even This isn't even a high school thing. Like,
but it sounds
like
cuffing season doesn't happen in high school. It can't happen in high school.
Well, in high school, I wouldn't call it cuffing season. I would call it like week to week season.
No, you understand. In high school, it's like, yeah, relationships usually don't last longer than 2 weeks. If you're lucky.
I remember this dude went out with this girl in the beginning of the morning and broke up with her at the end of the day.
That's what I mean. Like that's high school. That's high school. You know, like
feeling around. How does this shit work? There's no rule book.
It just goes.
So guys out there, lessons learned. Don't be depressed. Go to the gym. Read a book. I don't know what the fuck.
Read a book.
Lift weights, son.
Lift weights. Shoot at the gym.
At the end of the day, man, if you're in Montreal, there's always New City Gas.
Yeah.
I will be hitting that place.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, free publicity, man. I will be all up in New City Gas this summer.
You guys are still sucking that dick. In like 2 episodes now. 3.
I'm gonna keep sucking it, and chugging on it, and smacking it up against my cheek, motherfucker. That place is the shit. Pause. No homo. It's that real. It's that real.
Why do you think we call it the Huddle?
Oh, jeez. I'll change it now, fuck.
Alright, we're gonna have to take a time out so we can change our name.
The Huddle Cuddle.
Totally just gate up the Huddle.
No, but actually, that actually is a good point with New City Gas. If you are, especially since this is a new place and people are still learning about it, if you are single,
just wait for a top DJ, man.
Just wait for top DJ to go and just ball out over there. The place is really nice and inexpensive, surprisingly.
I ain't never been,
except for paying for the tickets.
Just don't be a creep, man. Don't be going there like you and like 20 dudes and just hounding on every chick.
Don't Ross it up.
You know, man?
We already know what I mean when I say that. Don't Ross it up.
You know? Just chill, man. Some dudes just be going to places extra thirsty. Like, have a good time. You know? Have a good time when you go out, and then you'll get women. Don't try to get women and be mad you can get women and have a bad time and ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Shit.
That's the worst.
Girls like people who have fun.
Exactly.
Not people who just...
Every time
like bloodhounds, dog. You all up in the club, sniffing around, trying to find something. You know what I'm saying, man? Have a good time.
Over there, in the corner. She's free.
That's the worst thing. I remember a couple years back. I think it was like 4 or 5 years back. We went to Bandouche. It was me and you.
It's been a long ass time.
I think it was like 5 years back. We went to Bandouche, and after there was these two guys like. I'm not sure if you remember it, but these 2 guys, like, really thirsty dudes talking to these 2 black chicks. Like, really, like, I'm not sure if you remember
all these drinks in the club and you just dehydrated.
Basically, they were thirsty with the girls. And after, the girls were like, nah, they didn't want none of it. I think one of them came to you or me or whatever, or something like that, and after just to talk to them to get away from these dudes. These guys look thirsty, like.
That happens often though. Like, okay, ladies.
It was desperate, dog.
I know I'm 6'5" and all, but no, I'm not your bodyguard unless you're gonna buy me a drink. Then we can have this conversation to help you get this guy away from you. But if you ain't at least gonna buy me a shot, don't use me. Because I know you wouldn't like to be used.
And guys, please don't be that dude that gets overly attached to somebody you just met like a dance ago. Like if you move on to another dude to dance, you're all tight.
You gotta respect.
Please, Wolfguard, elaborate on this.
I'm not gonna put out anything.
You gotta respect.
So you know people. That's what you're trying to say.
We all know switch. Okay, the one dance switch. You know, you get your one dance, then you switch. If she come back, she come back. If she don't, you move on.
Like, you don't even know this girl's last name. You probably don't even know her name, period. You just dancing one time.
You get one dance, start sniffing her hair, thinking she's the one. Like, no, that don't work, son.
I'm looking for her.
Motherfucker, like, every time you dance with a girl, you future all of a sudden. Turn on the lights. I'm just like, yo, chill, man.
Oh, man.
Gotta relax.
Just shrug it off, move on to the next.
Now, Wolf, you seem to know people.
You've seen stuff. I'm just like,
we've all
exactly. We've all seen this type of person.
We've all seen people that just they don't take the hint, man.
It's whatever, man. Treat it like a strip club. Let them dance with you and get the next one after that. That's what you have to do.
Ain't nothing worse than a girl dancing on a speaker and a dude try to jump up there with her.
Wow, I haven't
fuck
seen
up
this.
the whole thing.
You see, like two, especially like even one or two girls dancing on a speaker. Every smart guy that's watching is just with their drink, chilling,
waiting to see her drop.
You know, and we all think the same thing, especially if it's two girls. Yo, these girls gonna kiss. You know, everybody's seeing it. Everybody thinking the same thing. Not a guy. You're like, we're not hovering. Well,
Yeah.
if you got sense, you're not hovering. No, you just chilling in your spot. You jam with your people. Every now and then, you turn your head. You know, somebody's got to be on watch because once they start making out, you got to be like, yo, homie. And boom, we all start looking. But yo, there's always that one dude that's like too drunk or just too stupid to realize what's happening. And he tried to jump up on stage with him because he think he's the best. And then what happened? The girls get off the speakers. Then there's a dude dancing on the speaker.
He feel awkward. He got to do something.
And for the record, if there's no one on the speaker, dudes, you can jump on the speaker if you're drunk. Because I got a bad habit of doing that when I'm drunk. But you have an obligation to pull a female up on the speaker with you. If you don't do that, you're not fulfilling your man law duties. Keep that in mind the next time you decide to jump on a speaker that got girls already on a speaker when there's dudes watching these girls on the speaker and you ruin the vibe for everybody else. You selfish motherfucker.
Oh, man.
It's got to be like club etiquette. I don't think they teach that in 101, so that's got to be one of the higher ups, like 201, 301, something like that. I thought it was common sense.
Probably not.
A lot of these people will not. I wouldn't. Yeah, even our age, they act a little foolish.
Keep your goddamn clothes on.
A little ahead of themselves when they go to the club. Like, do you go to the club where you see that person? Like, has this person ever drank in their life? Like, they overdo it. Like, they like really go over. Like,
because the problem is some people go to the club and they didn't even eat.
Yep.
So how are you gonna buy a bottle with you and two other people and you think you're gonna survive? You're the person I like because once you're too drunk,
to be fair,
I'm gonna steal your drink.
To be fair, on my birthday party when we bought the bottles, that was some fucked up shit though.
You know, we shared that drink out because we're smart.
We didn't actually share. We had a bottle each.
We had a lot. We drank way
We had a bottle each of Belvedere.
We drank way too much.
And when I tell you, the only thing I could remember was going down the steps and waking up in Carter's house. That's the only thing. And that was hours apart. That was not fun.
Man, I got so trashed that day, man. Oh my god.
That's the worst kind of blackout. I know how Snooki feels. It's the worst.
Never have I reached
I
a
have
point
no incentive to do that again.
of drunkenness where I couldn't walk. At least not that I think.
When you couldn't walk?
That's happened to me a couple times.
I don't know if that ever happened.
That happened a couple times to me.
I need a safe place to do some shit like that.
That happened a couple times. I remember when Epi dropped me on the for one New
No,
Year's.
we did not drop you. Your legs gave out.
Not last New Year's, but like 2-1 before. You guys dropped me like 3 times outside.
No, your legs gave out.
My
We were
legs
holding
gave
you,
out.
and you were just like, boom. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
I don't know how much help. You guys are about the same height. probably could lift me up with one hand, and you're dropping me on the ground? How does that make sense?
Yo, man.
Give us a false sense of security by walking.
Literally, like, if you know you can't walk, don't walk.
That's why you guys should have left me on the table. Let me sleep.
Usually I think
They were closing.
I was.
Toss you out of the cab while you were puking.
Seriously.
when the room starts wobbling a little bit, that's when I put the cup down, you know, and then just start harassing,
Right.
you know, just people, just having a good time.
You still feel like you're spinning when you close your eyes? Then you gotta, yeah.
No,
You got yak.
we're basically what we're basically saying before you came in was that like guys in the club who like basically don't
Ruin the vibe for
don't
everyone.
ruin the vibe for everyone.
Just by being like,
Obnoxious or just like
oh, not by
overdrunk.
being like, oh, yeah, okay.
Don't be a creep.
Don't be a creep or something like that.
You know, like, no, but like, let me explain that, because like, there's good creep and there's bad creep. You know, there's like the creep that's like playful. You know, like the girl's interested in you, you're interested in her, so like you roll up on her, you get the quick dance, then you're like, we'll talk to you later. But like, you see each other from across, and like, you know, you eye fucking each other and shit from across the club. You know, you bring her over, you give her a shot. You know, then you know, like you hugging up on her, you sniff her neck, shit like that. That's cool.
Basically,
okay?
if she's looking at you
Because
and
she's
smiling,
into
that's
it.
good.
You know, but like, if you go check a girl and like she says no, then you're like, all right, cool. But then you go on the other side, and now you just staring at her the whole time. Like you just that
She's
dude up
scared,
against the wall,
scared.
and it's like you're not blinking, staring. You're just staring at her, like yo, you waiting for her to do something fucked
Comes
up.
back every 5 minutes with a new shitty tactic.
Yeah, you know, like
You know?
that. That's not cool, man. That ruins the vibe for everyone.
Yeah. Nah, I've seen that
Don't be that
nonsense.
creep.
See
Type
that
of
at
do that.
bars a
Like
lot, actually.
you're just afraid he got
Yeah?
Yeah.
something
Well,
in his pocket, slipping in drinks.
I don't
That's
think
fucked
I
up.
would usually see that at bars though.
I see that about well, if you ever stay till closing.
I don't really stay till close.
Yeah, no, that everything at bars happens after 1 a.m.
Yep.
And the overly aggressive dude. I
The
mean,
guys are just like, he's like, no, I'm not going home alone tonight. Like, they just make a stand.
It's like
And
this is a local bar. You are going home alone tonight. Everyone came with someone.
yeah.
I remember one time, I'm not gonna name names, that a good friend of mine stiff armed this other friend of mine into getting this girl, and after the guy who got stiff armed was creep mode.
Look, you
Initially.
gotta understand something. This situation where it's
I think
like,
we'll start too.
look,
I have no idea what you're talking about.
look, in any situation where you know you're with a girl and clearly she's got her eye on someone else, and then that dude comes up and takes her, you gotta take your losses, man.
But even then,
You just gotta pack up that L and go home.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not gonna get into this. I'm not gonna get into this.
No, elaborate, Wolf. Elaborate. What are you gonna say?
What
Say
you got to say, son?
Say what you gonna say.
I'm just saying, you know, it's just you and your boy. There's a completely different thing there. You know, when you said, you know what I mean, I'm gonna approach this chick right here, because y'all been eye fucking each
If
other
you
the
call
entire
dibs,
night. Well, exactly.
done.
If you call dibs,
You called dibs.
Exactly. Dibs was called.
Okay, so then that's no problem. That's no problem. Then.
it's like shotgun. You gotta respect it.
yeah, you
Exactly.
can't argue with that. You can't argue that. If you're arguing that, then
Because then it's just an insult to you. That's like the girl's not even a part of this whole situation anymore. It's just that's just the other dude just saying, you know what, fuck you, and you know.
Nah, man, if a guy calls dibs, like it's man law, man. It's like the respect for shotgun. If you see the car, you can call it. If you see the chick, you call it.
And if you fail, like after first calling dibs, then it's all good.
And it's open season.
Whatever. You know what I mean? But
The market is open.
shit.
We're serving apples.
like Rocco said,
and
she
cherry
ate
pie.
mine, she nachos. Oh man, oh, there's so much stuff I could say, but I can't name names. It's unbelievable.
We gonna keep the peace.
No, I've just seen people just like, yeah, it's like throwing paint on a wall.
This is all because cup season's over. We know it's gonna get reckless in the clubs,
Yeah.
in the bars. You know, it's gonna be music festivals. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh man, Jersey Shore's gonna be back out.
Oh,
full
yeah.
business.
V-necks.
Orange.
Where my V-neck
skin.
people at?
Yeah.
I love
It's
to get
not
V-neck.
that bad over here though, compared to other places. Like
Oh yeah, I know. Like Toronto,
Yeah,
is
Toronto's-
fucking gross now.
it's bad, man.
2 a.m. That's just disgusting.
Leafers. The queefs. That's what I call Leafs. Torontoers, the queefs.
I have my own reservations about Toronto. I'm not gonna say it right now, but
I've
whatever.
never been in Toronto like post the drinking age. Whatever.
Oh, you never been?
No.
I remember when, like, I went to like one bar in Toronto, but I mean that was just
Nothing
because I was
special.
laid over from the train. Still didn't enjoy it. It's like I went to the one that looked like the most like rustic and just like homely, and it took me a fucking hour to find one because everything was all like super niche,
That's
super.
how Toronto
This
is,
is
man.
Toronto we're
Yeah.
talking about
That's how
here.
Toronto
Yeah.
is.
No, it
It's
seemed like
spread out.
everybody was trying to get like on like fucking Gordon Ramsay's cock. Like everything was super like prepped
Chic.
and like modern and chic and just like fuck. I just want like a pub, and I go into one that looks like a pub, and it was like walking into like a McDonald's pub. It was just like everything was just so cookie cutter, and like the drinks were shit. The bartender didn't know what she was doing.
Sounds like hell.
It's very American now. That
that's
town.
what it felt
It's
like.
very American now.
They
So
try and be like New York, but
Can't
Nah,
be-
you
nah,
can't.
nah.
Nah, you can't be New York.
they're
The
trying to
thing,
fashion
New
their
York
own,
has,
like,
the thing is,
Times
New York
Square,
has
whatever.
culture. Toronto has no
Yeah.
culture. Like it's just
I actually got into an argument on Friday with someone from Toronto about that, saying what town has more culture, Montreal or Toronto.
oh, that's no
And
question.
he said Toronto. I'm like, excuse me. I was like, how is that possible?
Toronto has the culture of a port town without the
The port.
basically like without actually having like cultures come in and mingle. It's like a port town in the sense of like economically it's a port town. So they want everybody's business, but they don't want anybody's culture.
Yeah.
And so whereas Montreal is kind of the reverse.
I was basically
I don't want your money.
basically the
Just
guy
want your culture.
Basically, the guy was saying there's
To turn
100.
French.
Basically, the guy was saying there's like 190 something different cultures in Toronto. I'm like, okay, but your predominant language is still English, and you're still Americanized.
You just
Us
look at
over
the-
here,
just
it's not
look at
the same.
architecture.
Yeah, that's true. The art it's very American.
Look at,
There's
all,
a-
look at all the restaurants. Look at all these.
my main point, I told him, you have a Popeye's chicken in Toronto. We don't have that shit here.
We have 5 guys though.
We should.
Five Guys.
We should. We should.
Love Five Guys.
Shit, I might hit that up
Pause.
this week.
Oh, and I'm I'm probably one of the few in Montreal that know this. We are getting P.F. Chang's in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
What, you think Montreal don't talk?
Well, from what I've seen, not a lot of people know about it. So I was like, okay, well, let me get a reservation for that.
Look, we
place.
need a wing stop, okay? When we get Wingstop, that's when we know shit pops.
To be fair,
House of Wing.
That too.
Kushtar used to sell wings in high school.
Kushtar-
He never knew about this until I told him after we finished. He was angry
Can I
as
just say
fuck.
this? Kushtar is the biggest ripoff, like, after the FAQ. like the prices in there is ridiculous, man.
It's monopolized, man.
Like $3 for a bottle of Coke, like a 20 ounce.
That's why I only wait for the sales, man. Wait for those goddamn sales.
Or just
Don't
going to
matter
going
if
to like the smaller depths or anything like that.
Yeah.
So how can we? What else is going on for cuffing season?
the end of it.
Well, we gave advice for guys. What advice can we give for girls who get let go, as I call it?
Or trying to like.
Just
Or
remember,
trying to-
you're female. There's always going to be somebody wanting that ass. It really ain't that hard. Just open your eyes. Lower your
Nice.
standards if you have to.
Yeah, it is.
That's what we're calling it now.
You're not supposed to explain it, guys. Just let it ride.
Oh,
Yeah, what do you got to tell? Like, honestly, if a woman can't get a guy, it's her own fault.
what if she's has some kind of disability? I'm being very nice now.
Are we saying a physical disability?
I didn't say anything. I said a disability.
Why would... That's just me.
Listen, man, they're not handicapped. They're people too, man.
Hey, sure, you can have a broken arm. That's a disability.
No one's going to stop fucking a chick because she got a broken arm.
What happens if it's broken 3 places? No, fuck.
Her pussy still work?
I think she got bigger issues. Like, the-
A broken arm? Like, who cares?
Okay, but what happens if she has some kind of factor that I don't know that she can't. I don't know if it's like social
What?
anxiety or
Can't have sex?
no, not have sex.
Can't meet people?
Can't meet people, whatever. Yeah.
I have seen girls like who are just super
Socially
pretty, but
awkward?
still, like not getting any, and I don't know why. Maybe
Wait, you
super
say
standards.
very good looking girls that aren't getting any?
Yeah.
It's their own
That shit
fault.
crazy.
Oh, I'm not saying it's not their fault.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying it's their fault.
It's completely their fault.
Why?
If you're
They'll
if
complain.
you're a good looking girl, like, there's no excuse for not getting ass. Or a penis. Because it's a
Either
girl.
or.
Well, you know, hey,
It's Montreal.
ladies. Plateau. You know.
Nah, don't go to no hippie drum circle.
If that's what you're into.
Don't go to no hippie drum circle. Go to New City Gas, like we told you.
No, if a chick is into chicks, go to where most people are like that.
Roller derby.
You know,
Where roller derby?
just makes sense. Go to the village, man. where they have the pink draperies on the street. Yo, it's not even a joke. They actually do.
That place scares me though. I went there one time not knowing where it was.
It's so colorful.
Yeah, when they close off the street, it's actually pretty nice.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
I don't know, man. I don't hate gay people. I know gay people, but
Right then, you know this conversation.
Where are you going with this?
I don't hate gay people.
no, being a straight dude going over there when I was dating this girl.
Yo, they have some good restaurants.
They have good restaurants. Great restaurants. I'm not arguing.
I'm kind of
that.
pissed that.
But it was
some of
weird.
the
I thought I was
best
looking
steak
down
I
upon.
had was all the way on the east side.
But that's what I feel bad. I thought I was looking down upon. Fuck, I'm black. I'm black already. I have to look down by gay people now. What's this? Like I get looked down. Like if I was in the South, it'd be black, white people look at me like that nigga right there. Like fuck. Now I'm in Montreal and gay people looking down at me because I have a girl. What the fuck is this? It's back. It's bizarre
Really?
world.
I was there with her and she didn't happen. It was cool. They were nice.
Because
they like me.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
Hey man, you milk it. I've always said I would work at a gay bar just to milk the tips. Take that how you will.
I don't even know where to start with that.
Gay joke of the day. No, but real, like I'd milk the affection that would or compliments sent my way to get more tips.
Would you do the hand waving and everything too?
Okay, no, I wouldn't. Like, I'm not gonna go pretending I'm gay. I'm gonna let them know I'm straight.
I know a lot of people do that,
But
though.
there's a lot of gay guys out there, especially when they're drunk, that are convinced they can turn you. And I only say this based on the gay friends I have that I've gone out with who've gotten drunk and told me if they got me drunk enough, they could turn me. I took the compliment. I
That's not a
laughed at
compliment.
it.
That's subliminal thinking right there. They know what they want.
That's a fucking yeah. They think I'm hot and they want me. I'm okay with that. Just help me get this chick.
And just know what happens if you get raped. You know who it is. That's all I'm telling you.
Point is, I would love to work at a gay bar just to get more tips if they find me attractive. It'd be great. Good for my self-esteem, which I have lots of.
Gay people are cool. They could dress people. That's the only good thing I can say about them. We have a lot of where I work, obviously the fashion industry, there's a lot working, and they have a good sense of style.
Because they're fearless.
Huh?
They will literally see anything they like, put it on, and they will make it work.
That's true.
They will force you to understand why it works, and that's how it happens. It's that simple. And sometimes you need that fearlessness to just be like, you know what? I fight enough bullshit. I'm gonna wear whatever the hell I want, and it's gonna be great.
Just don't wear no multicolored Haitian stuff. Sorry, Wolf.
Listen.
What, you gonna talk as if it's not true? Are you gonna talk as if it's not
only
true?
for the ones in Montreal. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Because you're from the States. You
Exactly.
Wolf is from the States.
you're not- you're not from
I have
Montreal.
friends I've known for like 4 years to find out I'm Haitian like last week. And not that I'm hiding or nothing like that.
Wolf is from the States, so his
Not a
style
problem.
and culture is different from the ones in Montreal that wears, black Air Forces with green hats,
Purple
and,
shirt.
and purple shirt.
Look, as long as no dudes, gay or straight, is wearing those like fishnet wife beaters, I don't care what you wear, man. That's the only thing that can't pass. I don't know how Jamaicans were doing that back in the 90s and shit and 80s, and then like talk about shoot the bum clock puss boy them. And you're wearing this fishnet shit. What the fuck you talk about, fam? That don't work. That don't correlate.
Stonewashed jeans,
You know what I'm saying?
tight jeans and shit. I'm like, fuck.
That shit don't work. Make no sense.
Oh, people are gonna hate us.
No, I love hate, man. This is facts, man. I'm trying to tell you right now, summertime's coming. Come correct.
Right.
It's that simple, man.
Barbecue, summertime.
Barbecue. Yeah, we gotta have a couple. We gotta have like a couple Huddle official barbecue.
Well,
we had one
what-
last year.
Like we talked about this last week a bit, but what I want to talk about like today is like, let's have like, Huddle, like the main one. We always have that big one in the summertime, but we could do a couple leading towards it. Like, I don't know.
We are gonna make you guys fat off meat.
Take that however you want.
You know how you want it. You want it fresh off the grill, dripping, a little bit of sauce. Put it in a bun if you want to.
It's just
Just let the heat in your mouth when you take a bite. And swallow.
It's horrible.
I was describing eating a hot dog. You perverts.
No, what I was saying, basically, let's have like a couple barbecues before we get to that big one in the
No, we'll see what we can do. Because at the same time, too, you know, like, we've talked to a lot of people about this, and we're just elaborating at this point. You know, it sounds like we're brainstorming.
And
But
I wanna make
basically, we know people got to get their time off. So we're gonna try and make some dates ahead of time, you know. And obviously, the smaller ones that aren't on, like, big long weekends most likely will be like little things, little get-togethers, you know, maybe a Saturday or something like that, where it's like just come, we barbecue, we chill. Doesn't even have to be at a park, you know. We can find somebody's place and just crash it, you know, shit like that.
And I want to make this clear: I have a barbecue, and I do not expect to pay for everything as I've been doing in the past. Everyone, you're gonna have to put on your big boy pants and start paying up.
This is for anybody throwing a barbecue. I'll bring the freaking meat. I don't care. You just cook it.
Oh, I always bring.
I always cook it. I don't.
I'm saying, so
I always cook.
Always gotta bring your own.
And if y'all try to holler back at us for barbecues too, I'm there.
Yeah, we'll come to
I'm
barbecues.
in the car.
You gotta marinate it beforehand, so it's nice and juicy and flavorful.
I'm bringing steaks, whatever, man.
Oh man, the steaks I had for the last barbecue were fucking good.
That's why we're actually debating when we should have the.
You know, you got good meat when the ladies' mouths start watering when you pull it out of the package.
Yeah, it was like attracting them.
They see a nice big flab of
Most
T-bone
classes are
steak.
out in May. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, you want to try it, buddy?
Well, like late April.
She wants more than
May.
a bite. She wants a mouthful of meat.
Sit on this bone.
Perfectly flavored in Montreal steaks seasoning. Laid to rest for 24 hours.
Matt is on his pervert shit right now.
I'm talking about steaks! Big succulent steaks. By the gods.
Oh, man.
No, but this year the barbecue, we should have a couple. It's gonna be pretty nice.
I'm gonna make some candied bacon.
I mean, like the prep wasn't much. We should just do it more.
If you never had candied bacon, let me know. I'll change your life.
Shit.
Nothing better than some nice strips of bacon frying in the frying pan, topped off with some secret ingredient, then laid to secret ingredient, and allowed to simmer on the heat, cooking in its own fats. Oh, bacon. Nice and crispy candied bacon. Is anybody else turned on? Because
I'm just hungry.
I am in the mood to cook.
I'm hungry now.
I am so ready to cook.
I'm cooking right now. Well, kind of. She's done most of the work.
Point is, we're going to try and have some barbecues planned ahead of time so you guys know when you can take your time off, or you can work out scheduling with us so that we can make sure that as many people are there as possible.
It'll be on the Facebook page when I make the event and everything like that, so you'll see exactly what day. And if you guys, it's very flexible, I guess. Now we can change it because
you know what makes doing this fun is knowing you guys are there with us every step of the way.
The last one was good, except for the rain.
I just threw up in my mouth.
The last one was good though. The last barbecue was good, except for the rain.
Hey, the rain made it great because we all got together.
That's when all the flies came out and started biting me and shit, and I have to clean up all that shit after. That was the pain in the ass.
I actually forgot about the rain.
Yeah, I remember taking shelter under with
The tree.
Eating.
I was
under a
very
tree.
drunk
Yeah,
at that
the
point.
Belvedere.
Very drunk.
Yeah, there are pictures online. if you
Yeah,
guys
we were
want.
swigging that Belvedere
Yeah.
like some champs because it tasted terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, that never again. What was it? The red blackberry crap
Yeah, it's
shit.
a blackberry.
I'm be under a tree, hamburger in one hand, bottle of freaking Haitian rum, barbecue.
So, what are your final thoughts for cuffing season? What advice could you give to the potential singles out there?
Well, it's over.
The next one will fucking get over them tears, man. Just no crying.
Hit the gym.
Just
Run on that bike path.
Any final words on cuffing season?
know that summer is preparation for the next season.
Don't be bitter. Don't be bitter. You had some fun. You had some laughs. You shared some skin.
Exactly. Going into summer, some new skills. You know what I mean?
Don't make that good winter you had be something that ruins your summer.
Fuck it, I'm old. Every season's cuffing season. Want to go out? Nah, let's just sit at home, have some drinks, watch some shit.
Horrible.
I don't see the sunlight.
So now, you guys say you want to talk about your Game of Thrones, because I don't know none of that shit.
7 days!
Yeah, you guys talk about that shit. I don't watch the show.
We'll start with shit.
Or will it be 6 days by the time these guys hear it?
It'll probably be like 5 days.
What? You're going to take that long?
Listen, man.
Okay, so
It's hard
7,
work.
6, 5, 4 days.
4 days.
Game of Thrones is right around the corner, people. And as you know, I am an avid fan.
Fucking spring, but winter's coming, bitch.
Took me less than a year to read those 5 books, and by golly, I may just read the 3rd one again as the season's going. And I can tell you, I am so psyched because I know what's going to happen, and also because we don't know what's going to happen, because we know the writers already said they're going to make a couple changes to keep the people who read the book on their toes. That alone just... Oh, if you could see the tent I'm about to pitch. It is beautiful. Oh, Happy, where are you? The resident honky has to be here to talk about this as well, and then he ran away right when he told me to tell him to come over here when we were going to talk about Game of Thrones. Makes no sense. Wolf, how do you feel?
Man, I'm fucking. I've been waiting for this day so many fucking months. Oh man, I might look once that download finishes. Might just I'm gonna set it up on the big screen TV. Bucket of popcorn in my lap. Might shed a tear or two.
I can 100% guarantee you I will be at Kristen's house watching that.
That weekend, I'll probably prep for marathon.
I will be with the girlfriend, eating food and watching Game of Thrones, seeing Jon Snow with the wildlings.
She might just have a big ass steak in one hand, no utensils or nothing.
Some mulled wine. Let's get the whole thing going.
Yep.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful.
I can't wait.
Wars are coming. I said wars are coming.
Jason, you need to get on that show, man.
So Jason
I'll
is
get on it eventually,
sleeping.
man. I'll get on it eventually.
Nah, man, not eventually. You need to start right now, man. Like, I got both season 1 and season 2, buddy. You need to just watch them.
Let me deal
20
with,
episodes, man.
Let me deal with Spartacus first, then after I'll deal with Game of Thrones.
I love him
I'm
on Spartacus,
now. Spartacus is the shit too. Don't get me wrong, but Game of Thrones is just that story. It's worth it, man.
I don't doubt it, but like I said, I really need to get into it. I don't have the time. It's a time, man.
You got time for Spartacus, but you don't got no time for Game of Thrones.
Because Spartacus is not long. It's not long. It's
It's
only
about the same.
episodes.
It's like no, but
It's
you're
like
still
8
like
episodes.
experience what an hour each episode.
Yeah, an hour and
Same thing.
Yeah.
So if you could dedicate an hour to one, why can't you dedicate an hour to the other?
I'm a very busy person.
Logic is very simple.
1 hour
It's a lot.
of your 24 hours in a day.
That's exercise time I'm wasting right there.
So that's what? So in total, that's 3 hours now, plus the 8 hours of work. So you're telling me you can't fit something there? Travel time? You ain't no way you taking an hour to get from here to there.
To work, yeah, depending on what day it is. I have to take the carry, so that could be a good hour and a half to get home.
All I'm saying is you need to get yourself into Game of Thrones.
I'll see it eventually. It seems good from what I've been hearing.
I can't wait to see Daenerys in all her beauty.
I don't have no idea who that is.
She's someone in the show. See, you would know these things. You would know what beauty is. The mother of dragons.
Oh, man.
Since day one.
Yep.
It was a done deal. Her first scene, she was naked. I was just like, yup, that's a wrap. That is the one.
Oh, man.
Then as her story developed, I was just like, yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. Can't do wrong.
Seems like a well enough show for me to get into.
Yes. Violence.
Anybody to get into that.
Violence. Scheming. Violence.
See people who are like, I'm not into the old fantasy, old, like, in the past type of shows. Like,
No, I like those type of shows.
But, like, even them, they watch Game of Thrones.
You watch one episode, you're like, yo, let's watch another. Next thing you know, you got a favorite character. You're hoping this person dies and that person dies. You just get sucked.
I'm rooting for so many people in this show, but it's not even right. I know I'm gonna be heartbroken a couple times. I'm prepared for it.
This is a season that I'm telling you right now, there's going to be a lot of tears. I may cry at a scene that I already know is coming up. Like, I'm that dedicated to this story and this show.
And I think more of this year for me, it's like more movies that I'll actually dedicate my time to watching. Last year, I know I didn't see a lot of movies. I saw like the one I can remember last year was like what, Lord of the Rings.
To be honest,
I would watch more movies if
Hobbit?
they were as good as like some of these television
TV
shows.
right now is just booming, man.
Every, what do you have to say about the Thrones, Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones? Best thing to happen to TV in a while. Because it shows what can be done. Like, I still don't know how they fucking pitched that show and, like, executives actually picked it up. Because it's so, like, far removed from anything that was going on TV, and it paved the way for other such series.
Yep.
I think, like I was saying last week before, I think it's the success of The Wire that all these shows on HBO.
Oh, very much.
Yeah, but, like, I mean, yeah, for that kind of storytelling, but you can't make too much of a parallel between The Wire and...
It's true, it's different, it's completely different. Yeah, you're right.
I'm talking about the setting.
It's completely different.
Because if you look at The Wire, it's more urban setting. It's something that was used to, you know, like the type of Law and Order type of show, you know. Whereas Game of Thrones, it's fantasy. It's
like, how are you going to get the kind
medieval.
of people who, like, you know, living in Baltimore, living The Wire? How are you going to get them interested
Yeah.
in like some dishonored knight who wants to make good on his family?
But you know, I think that's the whole point of HBO, though. Because HBO, it's a channel that it doesn't bring you typical TV. It brings you.
Well, no, they apparently their executives had something recently. The past few years where they were taking up pilots for things that they normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
So rather than turning everything down, like they were just giving like random tries, and apparently Game of Thrones is one of those. And I think one of the selling points is that like if everything goes well, you're guaranteed at least like 8-9 seasons of it.
Yeah.
I wonder where they get the money for that. It's a lot of money.
HBO, they got it.
Yeah.
I think they get it from you. I'm not sure if you ever got this channel.
Because I think season 1 of Game of Thrones was like their best-selling DVD ever.
Because you know I think they get their money from you. Did you guys ever get in the mail these kind of little coupon things for movies that you could buy that actually does come from HBO, that they actually sell the movies to you?
Never saw that.
No, what am I not? I don't know. They used to send in the mail sometimes. I'm not sure if it's that or Columbia House.
Everybody got Netflix now.
Netflix here in Canada.
You gotta, you know, do a little...
Yeah, you know, a little editing, you know.
Things happen.
I know how to get Netflix over
You know.
here and all that stuff. I just don't do it.
I'm about to do that to mine.
Yo,
Just, you know, you enhance it. You enhance it.
Like Hulu and everything like that.
Just an upgrade, you know. They just ain't announce it.
Yeah, and speaking of HBO,
They just kept it secret.
Entourage movie is being made.
Yep.
At this point, they're filming it.
Bring back Aquaman.
Entourage was the shit, man. That movie, that show was...
The only thing, like, I could never give HBO a 10 out of 10 because what they did, How to Make It in America.
How to Make It in America.
Oh, that was disrespectful, man.
That show was the shit. It was the best thing on TV.
That was real disrespectful.
Like it came out of nowhere. I was blindsided. You know, like
They didn't
like half these girls and men gonna be in couple seasons over.
But you know,
I was not prepared. Nobody did a podcast for me.
but you know, that show when it came out, it really came out of the left part because this show is real. This is the shit that happened. I was like, damn.
Yep.
I was like, these
It's like that old
Identify
song
with it.
of just like, how do you get rich? You know, like what can you do to bring to the world that they haven't got already? You know, and just finding your way up to being that guy that people recognize and gets that respect.
I think, and there was also this other show that came out recently on MTV.
Money.
Washington Heights. I haven't seen it yet. I don't know about it. Supposedly it looks a lot like How to Make It in America. I don't know.
Is it scripted or is it a reality?
I don't know. I have no idea. It looked a lot like How to Make It in America, but I have no idea.
Something to consider.
Yep. Right now, it's all about Game of Thrones. That's the only focus.
Homeland was good too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna watch season 1 and season 2 again, man. I guarantee it. I'm gonna watch it with commentary.
Homeland's coming back too?
I don't know when it's coming back.
Okay.
They started showing on Bravo.
Homeland
That's why I
season
really
2
started.
finale was crazy.
By the way,
paying
people, if you
attention.
got Videotron, get unlimited internet.
Yep.
Because I'm about to milk the fuck out of this shit, if you know what I'm saying.
Fuck, I have Bell Internet, but I have all the 3 services. So
I'm about to watch everything on Netflix. Even the romantic comedies, man.
Did you get
Everything.
the American DNS set up? Well, everybody knows about.
He's
that
rambling. Don't listen
I
to
don't know
him.
what he's talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
He's rambling.
What? DNS, huh? What? Shit up.
It's all those hours at work. Stop rambling.
You've been with the nerds
Too
too
much
long.
code.
Talking about myths.
What? It's public knowledge. Canada.
It doesn't exist.
Anyway, Canada, if you're listening, fucking hop on those distribution laws. It's a bunch of bullshit. You're worse than Quebec. You don't want to be worse than Quebec. Nobody wants to be worse than Quebec.
This is the biggest Quebec hater of all time.
For good reason, though.
Yeah, for good reason, though. But he gets screwed over the most. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Every day of my life.
I still can't believe they said you don't live here.
That was.
Oh,
fun.
you still don't live here?
No, I do now.
Okay.
Because they wanted my money, didn't they?
Like, you're not a Quebec resident.
Yeah,
Kind of been living
I'm
here.
gonna go ahead and not pay my taxes then.
Can I ask for my money back?
Oh man, that's the society we live in. Did you guys see that? I'm not sure if you guys saw that little sketch thing they did on the language laws recently. There are these two guys dressed up at they're like sergeant whatever, and they get a call in from somewhere saying that these English Jews are breaking the law. They're speaking English somewhere, so they see them in their car driving up into an alley to catch the English Jews. Like what's going on here? They put them on the wall, start frisking them. After the guy sees he starts frisking, he finds a dictionary. He says, "Oh, it's contraband." After the officer says 2 years in French school for this. It was on the news, and they're coming out with a new episode, I think, on Monday. Just look for Language Police. It's hilarious.
Good to see that, man. Bring more attention to this stupid
dude. And it's funny. It's crazy, man.
Just look at the name of the people who do it. It's Le Office. Not even Le Bureau. Le Office. They have an English name in their French language establishment. You know, like, it doesn't make sense. You are like the French police, but yet in your name, in your title, is an English word. The logic.
I don't want to live in this place anymore. I really don't want to live in Montreal anymore.
Quebec is just... And even then, like, Quebec isn't even a French word. It's like, it's...
Gibberish?
No, it's Aboriginal. I can't remember the language. I don't think it's Cree. Something else. But either way, it's not a French word.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Amazing. But yeah, they don't make a stink about that.
I'll be perfectly clear here. I could tell you exactly from our teacher told us this. Lafleur, and this was actually true. This is one of the more sensible things he said to us in high school. And it was one of the good things I retained. He told us that, like, the French people that came to Canada, he said those were the people they kept in the jails and stuff like that.
Oh, that's public knowledge.
Basically, the people that
they were the people that they didn't want in France.
So all the bad speakers, that's where the language comes from.
They
It's not to be mean or anything, but it's
shipped them out to
true.
New France. You learned it in history class.
Yeah, I mean, they want us to speak a language they can't even speak, man. Like, improper French. Like, oh, man.
Anyways, they're putting a damper on a beautiful podcast. So just remember, cuffing season's over, so don't be surprised if, you get that goodbye text or that it's been one text.
Or no text at all.
That would suck.
If she listening to Deuces, you know what that means.
No, just know if you're with a chick and she's listening to Future. Sorry, bruh. Or she got that red hair. Listening to Rihanna. She on that Pour It Up remix.
She's gonna get beat up by someone else. She's gonna get beat up by someone else.
Don't let her tell you she like that Rihanna red hair, man. That'll ruin your heart. Just know she belonged to Community if that happened.
So we're finishing this up. Yeah, we're getting this up.
Let's get out of here.
So
goodbye.
Look out for them barbecues. They'll come in.
Peace out.
I have one more thing. The same thing from Base Drop Clothing. I'll put the link there. You can buy if you like that EDM kind of stuff. It's not my favorite, but it's my friend, and
we love that shit.
Well,
because you can sweat in it.
We're probably gonna start going to that place now. New City Gas.
Anything you can sweat in and still look good is good with me. Because I sweat.
So if you guys want 10% off that EDM clothing, yeah, if you guys want 10% off the EDM clothing, just go to when you go to the checkout, Just type
Put it in the description.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description, but type in Jason Beatty and you can get 10% off whatever you buy. And that's it. So we will see you all next week.
Get them sundresses ready.
And we're gonna have information for the barbecue on the
Get
Facebook
them
page.
booty shorts on the line. I hope you got your halter top, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Jesus Christ! Let's end this before something breaks.
Bikinis.
Right.
Oh,
Peace out.
I said bikinis.
Peace.
I've been listening to 2020, man. I'm sorry.